Hello and welcome to the world of NXT Colour. I'm Kelly and I'm the NXT Colour Technician for Aston and Fincher. During this video, I'll be talking you through the white coverage rules when using NXT Permanent and explaining the mixing ratios and development times that are ideal. We also have a selection of other videos available for hints and tips on how to use other products within the NXT range. Within the NXT Colour, all the shades available can cover up to 50% white hair without the need for a corresponding base colour. So if our target shade was 8.3 and our client has less than 50% standard white hair, we would use the shade alone mixed with 20V 6%. However, if the white hair present is less than 50% but resistant or above 50%, then the following rules will apply. First of all, on up to 30% white, when colouring and simultaneously lightening, we would use the colour and tone lighter than the desired tone. On between 30 to 70% white hair, we would use the desired tone. On more than 70% white, we would use the tone darker than the desired tone. When we are colouring white grey hair and we have standard white coverage, we would use a 0.0 natural. For example, an 8.3 target shade, we have a client with 50% white hair, we would use 50% 8.3, 50% 8.0 mixed with 20V 6% and develop for the full development time. To increase coverage, you can also mix 3/4 base colour and a 1/4 fashion tone to give extra coverage, and when colouring white hair, the processing time can be increased by 5 minutes to 45 minutes for greater coverage. However, if the white coverage still needs extra support, then you would use the 0.00s or the 0.003 range. Now, we all have the clients with resistant hair, and sometimes this can be less than 50%, but it just won't cover. So when extra coverage is required, we can use the intense natural range, 0.00 and 0.003s. This range has an improved formula, so it has extra coverage on white hair, and it can be mixed into any other NXT shade to increase the white coverage. For example, with an 8.3 target shade and we have a client with resistant white hair, we would use 50% 8.3, 50% 8003 and develop for full development time. And again, we can increase the development time by 5 minutes for extra coverage. A top tip when using the intensers is we mix the 0.00s with neutral and cooler shades to increase coverage and maintain the true tonal value. And we mix the 0.003s with warmer shades to increase coverage and maintain the warm tonal value. When covering white hair and using NXT Permanent, always use 20V 6% to ensure coverage and thorough deposit of colour. We recommend the use of digital scales to ensure that we measure correctly, use economically and have consistent results every time. And as with all NXT Permanent colours, the development time is 30 to 40 minutes. However, with the resistant or white hair clients, we can increase the development time to 45 minutes to achieve an extra deposit of colour. Thank you, and we hope this has been useful and informative. Please check out our other videos available for hints and tips on how to use all the products within the NXT Colour range.